Hi, good evening students. Today we are going to discuss the topic application of derivatives. In this section, first we have to discuss rate of change of quantities. That is here, first we have to recall our previous chapter. That means here we have to find out the rate of change of quantities. That means if a quantity y changes with another quantity x, how can we represent? That is, if a quantity y changes with another quantity x, and it is denoted by, that is, it can be represented as the rate of change of quantity y with respect to another quantity x. That is denoted by the rate of change of quantity. Here it is denoted by dy by dx, or it is also denoted by f dash of x. That is, this is your previous result. That is rate of change of variable y with respect to x. Same manner here we have to discuss the rate of change of quantity y with respect to another quantity x. It is denoted by dy by dx or f dash of x. Next we have to find out the rate of change of this quantity at a particular point. How can we define? That is dy by dx at x equal to x naught. That is, here we have to find out a particular point at x equal to x naught. What is the rate of change of quantity? That means dy by dx at x equal to x naught, or it is also denoted by f dash of x naught. In this chapter, first we have to discuss rate of change of quantity y with respect to another quantity x. It is denoted by dy by dx or f dash of x. Next, a special case, that is, we have to find out rate of change of quantity at a particular point. That is, here dy by dx at x equal to x naught. That is, here the quantity will be varying. That is, it will be increasing or decreasing like that. That means here we have to find out the rate of change of quantity. At a point x naught, it is denoted by dy by dx at x equal to x naught or f dash of x naught. Next, we have to consider one question. Find the rate of change of area. Find the rate of change of area of a circle with respect to its radius r when r equal to 5 centimeter. That is, here we have to find out the rate of change of area of a circle with respect to its radius r when r equal to 5 centimeter. That is, here first we have to find out the rate of change of area with respect to radius. We know that area of circle is what? Area of the circle is equal to pi r square. Next, we have to find out rate of change of area of a circle with respect to its radius. We know that when radius increasing, area is also increasing. That means both are depending each other. When area increasing, the radius also increasing. Here, area is defined on radius. Here, in this case, first we have to consider when area increasing, radius also increasing. Like that. That is area defined by using radius. Here area is defined by using radius. That is, here area depends upon the radius. Here area can be denoted by A. That is A equal to pi r square. Next we can find out the rate of change of area by using radius. That is dA by dr. That is equal to. Now here area is equal to pi r square. Therefore, d by dr of pi r square. That is equal to what? D by dr of pi r square is equal to 2 pi r. That is, pi is constant, then take it as outside. That is pi into d by dr of r square. D by dr of r square is 2r. That is, it is equal to what? 2 pi r. That is, here, first we have to calculate the rate of change of area with respect to its radius. That is dA by dr. That is equal to 2 pi r. Next, we have to consider when r equal to 5, the rate of change of area will be what? That is, here the given condition, that is rate of change of quantity at a point x equal to x naught. We denoted by it is dy by dx at x equal to x naught or f dash of x naught. Same manner, here we have to consider the rate of change of area with respect to its radius when radius r equal to 5 centimeter. When r equal to 5 centimeter, what is the rate of change of area? When r equal to 5 centimeter, therefore the rate of change of area dA by dr is equal to what? 2 pi into, here r is 5. That is 2 pi into 5. It is equal to 10 pi centimeter square. Here the given unit is centimeter. Therefore, the rate of change of area. Area is defined on square unit. That is 10 pi centimeter square per centimeter. That is here the defined units on centimeter. Therefore, the rate of change of area is 10 pi centimeter square per centimeter. Next question. Find the rate of change of area of a circle with respect to its radius when radius r equal to 12 centimeter. How can we calculate? Here, first we have to find out the area of a circle equal to, area of circle is equal to pi r square. Next, we have to find out area of a circle is pi r square. Next, we have to find out the rate of change of area, that is dA by, here area is defined by using radius. Therefore, find out the rate of change of area by using radius, that is dA by dr. When radius increasing, area is also increasing. When radius decreasing, area is also decreasing, like that. That is, it has a relation. When radius increasing, area is also increasing. Then radius decreasing, area is also decreasing. That means here the area is defined by using radius. Therefore, rate of change of area is depends upon the rate of change of radius also. That is, here we have to consider dA by dr. That is, the rate of change of area is defined by using dA by dr. It is equal to, here d by dr of area is equal to pi r square. The area of circle is pi r square. That is equal to d by dr of pi r square. That is, pi is constant, then take it as outside. That is pi into d by dr of r square. That is, d by dr of r square is 2r. Therefore, it is equal to 2 pi r. Next, we have to find out the rate of change of area of a circle with respect to its radius when radius r is equal to 12 centimeter. Therefore, here we have to find out the rate of change of area when r equal to 12 centimeter. Therefore, dA by dr is equal to what? 2 pi into 12. Here r is 12. That is equal to 24. 12 into 2, 24 pi centimeter square per centimeter. Next, we have to consider if x and y are varying with another variable. That is, if two variables x and y are varying with another variable. Let us take that variable as t. That means the function x equal to f of t and y equal to g of t. If x and y are varying with another variable t, here x can be defined by using t, that is x equal to f of t, the function of t, and y equal to g of t, that is a function of t. Then how can we find out the rate of change of quantity? That is, here we have to find out dy by dx. That is equal to, it can be written as dy by dt divided by dx by dt. In previous chapter, we learned dy by dx by using parametric functions. Same manner here, x and y are defined in another variable. We have to find out dy by dx as dy by dt divided by dx by dt. That is by chain rule. It is called chain rule. Next, we have to use this rule for solving the rate of change of quantity. That is, next section is rate of change of quantity with respect to time. Next, rate of change of quantities with respect to time. In this case, some questions are like, find the rate of change of area of a circle with respect to time. That is dA by dt we have to calculate. How can we calculate dA by dt? We don't know. Area is not related to time. Area is always related to radius. When radius increasing, area is also increasing. Then radius decreasing, area is also decreasing, like that. Now here, area is not directly depends upon time. But in this type of questions, here given the radius will be increasing or decreasing at a particular time. That means the rate of change of radius will be given. That is, at a particular time, the rate of change of radius, that is dr by dt will be given. How can we find out the rate of change of area with respect to time. Here we have to use the chain rule. Same manner. Here area is defined by using radius. We know that area is always depends upon radius. That is dA by dr. First we have to calculate rate of change of area with respect to radius. Then into, next we can consider, here in this type of questions we can see the rate of change of radius also. That is here given dr by dt. Here dr and dr cancel. Therefore, we will get dA by dt. That is the rate of change of area at a particular time. That is here every time dr by dt is given in your question. Then we have to find out dA by dr by using the equation. Then area of circle is given. We have to consider area is equal to pi r square. We have to calculate d by dr of pi r square like that. That is here. First we have to find out rate of change of area with respect to radius. Next we have to consider the rate of change of increment or decrement of radius is also given. By using these two results, we have to calculate the rate of change of area with respect to time. Next we have to consider some question. Next consider the question. The radius of the circle increasing uniformly at the rate of 3 centimeter per second. Find the rate at which the area of the circle is increasing when the radius is 10 centimeter. That is here the radius of the circle is increasing uniformly at the rate of 3 centimeter per second is given. That means here the rate of change of radius is given. That is rate of change of radius with respect to the time. That is it can be denoted by dr by dt. Here the given what? First we have to consider dr by dt is given. The rate of change of radius is increasing uniformly at the rate of 3 centimeter per second. That is dr by dt is given. That is equal to 3 centimeter per second. That is dr by dt equal to 3 is given. Find the rate at which the area of the circle is increasing when the radius is 10 centimeter. That means here we have to calculate the rate of change of area with respect to time. That means here the rate of change of radius with respect to time is given. Therefore, by correspondingly, we have to find out the rate of change of area with respect to time. dA by dt will be calculating. That is here it will be equal to dA by dr. That is area is always defined by using radius. That is dA by dr into, next we can consider the rate of change of radius is also given dr by dt. That is radius is increasing uniformly at the rate of 3 centimeter per second. That is the rate of change of radius is given. That is equal to 3. dr by dt is equal to 3. We know that area of circle is what? Area of the circle is pi r square. Therefore, d by dr of A. Next we can consider the rate of change of area with respect to radius. That is dA by dr equal to what? It is equal to d by dr of pi r square. That is equal to pi into d by dr of r square. D by dr of r square is 2r. That is 2 pi r. dA by dr equal to 2 pi r. Next, we have to calculate dA by dt by using dA by dr and dr by dt. That is dA by dt equal to what? Therefore, dA by dt equal to, here dA by dr is 2 pi r into, here given dr by dt is the rate of change of radius with respect to time. That is 3. It is equal to 2 into 3, 6. 6 pi r. Next, we have to calculate the rate of change of area with respect to time. That means here the area of the circle is increasing when radius is 10 centimeter. dA by dt equal to 6 pi r. Next, we have to calculate dA by dt at r equal to 10 centimeter. That is, next we have to find out the rate at which the area of the circle is increasing when the radius is 10 centimeter. That is dA by dt at r equal to 10 centimeter. That is dA by dt equal to 6 pi into, when r equal to 10, that is equal to 6 into 10. That is 60 pi centimeter square per second. That is here the given unit in centimeter per second. That is area is equal to centimeter square per second. That is rate of change of area with respect to time calculated here. That is why we have to write dA by dt equal to 60 pi centimeter square per second. Next, consider the question. An edge of a variable cube is increasing at the rate of 3 centimeter per second. How fast is the volume of the cube is increasing? when the edge is 10 centimeter long. That is here, consider a cube. That is volume of cube. What is the volume of cube? We know that length into breadth into height. That is x into x into x. That is volume of the cube is what? Volume of the cube is x cube. Volume of the cube equal to x cube. Let x be the edge of the cube. Therefore, volume of the cube is equal to x cube. Let us consider first, let V be the volume and x be the edge of the cube at a time t. Here given an edge of variable cube is increasing at the rate of 3 centimeter per second. That means here we have to consider the rate of change of edge with respect to time. That is here x be the edge of the cube at a time t. That is here given the rate of change of edge at a particular time t. That is dx by dt is given. Here given dx by dt is equal to what? 3. We know that volume of cube is what? Volume of cube equal to x cube. Let x be the edge of a cube, then volume is equal to x cube. Next, we have to find out dv by dt. That is here, how fast is the volume of cube increasing when the edge is 10 centimeter long. Here we have to find out the rate of change of volume at t. That is dv by dt. It can be denoted by, it is equal to, here the volume is defined on x. Here volume depends upon the edge of the cube. That is, first we have to consider dv by dx into, next here we have to consider the rate of change of edge with respect to time. That is, the edge is increasing at the rate of 3 centimeter per second. That is dx by dt. Here dx by dt is 3. dv by dx. Here volume is equal to x cube. Therefore, next we have to calculate dv by dx equal to what? D by dx of x cube. It is equal to d by dx of x cube. D by dx of x raised to n is n x raised to n minus 1. Here d by dx of x cube is 3 x raised to 3 minus 1. That is 3x square. That is dv by dx equal to 3x square. That is volume depends upon the length of the edge. That is here each edge is taken as x. Therefore, first we have to calculate dv by dx. dv by dx equal to 3x square. Next, how can find out dv by dt? dv by dt equal to dv by dx into dx by dt. Here the rate of change of edge is given, dx by dt is also given, it is equal to 3. Therefore, substituting all this here, that is dv by dx equal to 3x square into dx by dt, that is 3. It is equal to 3 into 3, 9x square. That is dv by dt equal to 9x square. Here it is volume. Therefore, the unit is centimeter cube per second. That is dv by dt equal to 9x square centimeter cube per second. Here we calculate volume of cube. That's why dv by dt is equal to 9x square centimeter cube per second. Next, how fast is the volume of cube increasing when the edge is 10 centimeter long? That means here we have to substitute when x equal to 10. The rate of change of volume when x equal to 10, what happened? dv by dt equal to what? 9 into 10 square, that is equal to 900 centimeter cube per second. That is 9 into 100, that is 900 centimeter cube per second. Next, consider the question. The length x of a rectangle is decreasing at the rate of 5 centimeter per minute and the width y is increasing at the rate of 4 centimeter per minute. When x equal to 8 and y equal to 6, find rate of change of a parameter and rate of change of area. Let P be the parameter of the rectangle. We know that parameter is the total length of the figure. That is here, let us consider the rectangle x and y. That is, we have to find out parameter is total length. That is equal to x plus y plus y. That is 2x plus 2y. Opposite sides are equal. We know that. That is x plus x, 2x plus y plus y. 2y. That is total length is the parameter. Let P be the parameter of the rectangle and A be the area. That is area is length into breadth. We know that area of the rectangle is length into breadth, that is x into y, that is equal to xy. That is here, first we have to consider the length x of a rectangle is decreasing at the rate of 5 centimeter per minute. The rate of change of length is decreasing 5 centimeter per minute. That is, let x be the length and y be the width. Here given dx by dt is equal to what? Minus 5. That is, the length x of a rectangle is decreasing by 5 centimeter per minute. That is, decreasing means minus 5. And the width of the rectangle is increasing at the rate of 4 centimeter per minute. That is, dy by dt is increasing at 4 centimeter per minute. That is, dy by dt equal to 4. We know that p equal to what? 2x plus 2y. Next, differentiate with respect to t. That is, here the rate of change of length with respect to t is given and the rate of change of width with respect to t is given. We have to calculate the rate of change of parameter with respect to time. That is dp by dt. Therefore, here we have to differentiate with respect to t on both sides. That is dp by dt equal to, here 2 is constant. Therefore, 2 into dx by dt plus 2 into dy by dt. That is, here x varies with respect to time t and y varies with respect to time t. Therefore, here we have to calculate dx by dt is given. Here dx by dt is decreasing by 5 centimeter per minute, that is minus 5, and dy by dt is increasing, that is the width is increasing 4 centimeter per minute. Therefore, dp by dt is equal to what? 2 into dx by dt is minus 5 plus 2 into dy by dt is 4. That is minus 10 plus 8 equal to minus 2. That is, the parameter is decreasing by 2 centimeter per minute. That is, here it is dp by dt is minus 2. That means what? The parameter is decreasing. The parameter is decreasing 2 centimeter per minute. Here parameter is decreasing 2 centimeter per minute. Next we have to find out the rate of change of area. We know that area of rectangle is length into width. That is, area is equal to what? X into y. That is, A equal to xy. Next we have to find out the rate of change of area with respect to time. That is dA by dt. Differentiate with respect to t on both sides. That is dA by dt equal to, here we have to apply product rule. That is first function into derivative of second plus second function into derivative of first. Here x into dy by dt, that is the rate of change of width with respect to time is given. That is dy by dt plus, next we can consider y into dx by dt. That is, here length and width are related to the variable t. That is, here given the length of rectangle is decreasing by the rate of 5 centimeter per minute. That is, here the rate of change of length with respect to time is given and the rate of change of width respect to time is given. That is, here x into dy by dt. That is, here it is equal to x into dy by dt. Dy by dt means the rate of change of width with respect to time. That is 4 plus y into the rate of change of length with respect to time. That is, the length is decreasing at the rate of 5 centimeter per minute. That is minus 5. That is equal to 4x minus 5y. That is dA by dt equal to 4x minus 5y. Next we have to calculate when x equal to 8, y equal to 6, the rate of change of area. That is, when x equal to 8 and y equal to 6, we have to calculate the rate of change of area. That is dA by dt. It is equal to, that is 4 into 8 minus 5 into 6. That is equal to, then 4 into 8, that is 32 minus 30 equal to 2. That is rate of change of area with respect to the given time t, it is equal to 2 centimeter square per minute. That means what? Area of the rectangle is increasing 2 centimeter square per minute. That implies area of the rectangle is increasing 2 centimeter square per minute. Next, consider the question. The volume of a cube is increasing at the rate of 8 centimeter cube per second. How fast is the surface area increasing when the length of an edge is 12 centimeter? Here, first we have to take, let x be the edge of the cube. V be the volume and S be the surface area of the cube at a time t. That is, here we have to calculate the rate of change of surface area with respect to time. First given condition, volume of cube is increasing at the rate of 8 centimeter cube per second. Volume of the cube is what? It is equal to x cube. Here x is the edge, therefore volume of the cube equal to x cube. Now here given the rate of change of volume at a particular time is given, that is dv by dt. Here given dv by dt equal to what? It is equal to 8. Then how can calculate dv by dt? Here we define by using edge x. Therefore, how can we calculate dv by dt equal to dv by dx, volume defined by using edges, that is dv by dx into dx by dt. Here the rate of change of volume is given, that is dv by dt equal to 8. That is 8 equal to dv by dx into dx by dt. Here we know that v equal to x cube. Therefore, dv by dx equal to what? 3x square. That implies here substituting dv by dx equal to 3x square. Therefore, 8 equal to 3x square into dx by dt. Therefore, dx by dt equal to what? It is equal to 8 by 3x square. Next, we have to consider the surface area of a cube. We know that cube has 6 faces. Area of each face is x square. Therefore, area of cube is what? 6x square. That is upper and lower face, then 4 side also. That is, cube has 6 faces. Therefore, area of a cube is 6x square. Here each edge is x. Therefore, area of one face is x into x. Therefore, x square. Therefore, we can consider surface area, total surface area of a cube is 6x square. Next, we have to differentiate with respect to t. That is, here we have to calculate the rate of change of surface area with respect to the time. Therefore, we have to differentiate with respect to t. That is, s equal to 6x square. That is, here s equal to 6x square. Then differentiate with respect to t. Therefore, ds by dt equal to d by dt of 6x square. We know that surface area defined by using edge x. Therefore, d by dt of 6x square can be written as d by dx of 6x square into dx by dt. That is, d by dt of 6x square can be written as d by dx of 6x square into dx by dt. That is, as defined by using an edge x. Therefore, we have to differentiate s with respect to x into rate of change of edge dx by dt. That is equal to d by dx of 6x square, that is 12x into dx by dt. We already calculated dx by dt equal to what? 8 by 3x square. Therefore, substituting here, that is equal to 8 by 3x square. That is equal to, now here x cancel, then 1x remaining on the denominator. Then 12 into 8 divided by 3x. Then now here 4 3s are 12. That is equal to 4 into 8. That is 32 divided by x. Next, we have to find out the surface area increasing when the length of an edge is 12 centimeter. That is, how fast is the surface area increasing when the length of an edge is 12 centimeter. Next, we can consider when x equal to 12 centimeter, then rate of change of surface area ds by dt equal to what? 32 by 12. It is equal to, what is 32 by 12? That is equal to 8 by 3. 4 is common, therefore it is equal to 8 by 3. ds by dt equal to 8 by 3. That is, when x equal to 12 centimeter, that is, the length of the edge is increasing 12 centimeter. Therefore, the surface area is increasing at the rate of 8 by 3 centimeter square per second. Here, when x equal to 12 centimeter, therefore, the surface area increasing at the rate of 8 by 3 centimeter square per second. Next, consider the question. A balloon which always remains spherical on inflammation is being inflated, pumping in 900 centimeter cube per second of gas. Find the rate at which the radius of a balloon increases when the radius is 15 centimeter. Now here, the given condition, a balloon which has a spherical shape, and also given the rate of change of volume is 900 centimeter cube per second. Find the rate at which the radius of a balloon increases when the radius is 15 centimeter. Here, it is a spherical shaped balloon. That is, here, first we have to consider, let V be the volume and R be the radius of the sphere at a time t. Here, given the rate of change of volume at a particular time is given, that is dV by dt equal to 900 centimeter cube per second. We know that volume of sphere is V equal to what? 4 by 3 pi r cube. Therefore, dV by dt equal to, how can find out the rate of change of volume with respect to time? Here, volume is defined by using radius. That is, volume depends upon the rate of change of radius also. That is, here we have to consider dV by dr into dr by dt. Here, V equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. Therefore, dV by dr equal to what? D by dr of 4 by 3 pi r cube. Here 4 by 3 pi is constant. Therefore 4 by 3 pi, take it as outside. Next we can consider d by dr of r cube, that is 3 r square. Then 3 cancel, that's equal to 4 pi r square. Therefore dv by dr equal to 4 pi r square. Then next we have to substituting dv by dr equal to 4 pi r square. That is 4 pi r square into dr by dt. Here given the rate of change of volume with respect to time is given, that is 900 centimeter cube per second. Therefore, dV by dt equal to 900. Therefore, in this equation, we will get dr by dt equal to 900 divided by 4 pi r square. That is equal to, now here, 2 4s are 8, then remaining 1, then 10. 2 4s are 8, then remaining 2, then 20. Then 5 4s are 20. That is equal to 225 divided by pi r square. That is dr by dt equal to 225 divided by pi r square. Next, we have to calculate the rate of change of radius when the radius is 15 centimeter. Here, dr by dt equal to 225 divided by pi r square. Next, we can calculate when r equal to 15 centimeter, what is the rate of change of radius? That is dr by dt. Find the value of dr by dt. dr by dt equal to, when r equal to 15 centimeter, therefore dr by dt equal to 225 divided by pi into 15 square. We know that 15 square is 225. That is equal to 225 divided by 225 pi. Then 225 cancel. Therefore dr by dt. Therefore dr by dt equal to what? 1 by pi. That is, the rate of change of radius increases at the rate of 1 by pi centimeter per second. Next question. A water tank is in the shape of a right circular cone with its axis vertical and vertex down. Its height and diameter are same. Water is poured it into a constant rate of 2 meter cube per minute. First one, find the relation V equal to 1 by 12 pi h cube. Then second question, find the rate at which the water level is increasing when the depth of water in the tank is 6 meter. That is, here the given water tank is a right circular cone. That is, here we have to consider a conical shaped water tank with vertex on downwards. That is, here R is the radius of the water tank and H is the height. That is, it is a conical shape. Then here the given condition, its height and diameter are same. That is, we know that diameter is equal to 2 into radius. Therefore, here given D equal to H, that is 2R equal to H. Here height and the diameter of the conical shaped water tank is same. Let us take, let V, H and R be the volume, height and radius of the conical shaped water tank. At a time T also. Now here given water is poured it into a constant rate of 2 meter cube per minute. That is here given dV by dt. That is how much water is occupied at a particular time. That is here it is given dV by dt is equal to what? 2 meter cube per minute. We know that volume of pond, that is V equal to what? 1 by 3 pi r square h. Then now here first we have to prove the relation volume V equal to 1 by 12 pi h cube. Here the given condition is the diameter and height are same. Therefore 2 r equal to h, therefore r equal to h by 2. Then first we have to substituting first question, find the relation V equal to 1 by 12 pi h cube. Therefore first we have to substituting V equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. It is equal to, here we have to substitute r equal to h by 2, that is 1 by 3 pi into h by 2 whole square into h. That is equal to what? 1 by 3 pi into h by 2 whole square, that is h square by 4 into h. That is equal to 1 by 3 into 1 by 4, that is 1 by 12. 1 by 12, then pi into h square into h, that is pi into h square into h, that is h cube. Therefore the first one proved. That is therefore V equal to what? 1 by 12 pi h cube. Next we have to find out, find the rate at which the water level is increasing when the depth of water in the tank is 6 meter. That is, next we have to find out how much water is occupied when the height is increasing 6 meter. Second case, here first we proved V equal to 1 by 12 pi h cube. Therefore here the volume is equal to 1 by 12 pi h cube. That is, here the volume is defined by using height only. Therefore next we have to find out dV by dt equal to, how can we find out dV by dt? Here the volume depends upon height only, that is dV by dh into dh by dt. That is equal to, now here V equal to what? Here V equal to 1 by 12 pi h cube. Therefore dV by dh equal to 1 by 12 pi, that is constant, then take it as outside, that is 1 by 12 pi d by dh of h cube, that is 3 h square. Now here 4 3s are 12, that is equal to 1 by 4 pi h square. Therefore dV by dh equal to 1 by 4 pi h square. That implies dV by dh into dh by dt. Here dV by dh is 1 by 4 pi h square into dh by dt. Here given dV by dt equal to 2. Therefore dh by dt equal to 4 into 2 divided by pi h square. That is equal to 8 by pi h square. That is, here dh by dt equal to 8 by pi h square. That is the rate of change of height with respect to time is 8 by pi h square. Next, when h equal to 6 meter, dh by dt equal to what? 8 by pi into 6 square. That's equal to 8 by pi into 36. That is equal to 2 by 9 pi. That is 4 is common. Therefore, divided throughout by 4. Therefore, it is equal to 2 by 9 pi. dh by dt equal to 2 by 9 pi. Here, the rate at which the height increases, the depth of water in the tank is 6 meter is 2 by 9 pi meter per minute. Next question. A particle moves along a straight line according to the rule S equal to 2t cube minus 4t square plus 10t. The displacement S is measured in meter and time t in seconds. Find velocity and acceleration when t equal to 3 seconds. How can we find out the rate of change of velocity and the rate of change of acceleration? Here given the displacement S is given. Here displacement S equal to what? 2t cube minus 4t square plus 10t. We have to find out velocity and acceleration when t equal to 3 seconds. First we have to differentiate S with respect to t. That is differentiate with respect to t ds by dt. That is the rate of change of displacement. The rate of change of displacement is velocity. That is first we have to find out ds by dt. ds by dt equal to d by dt of 2t cube minus 4t square plus 10t. That is equal to, now here 2 is constant, then take it as outside, therefore 2 into d by dt of t cube, that is 2 into 3t square, that is 6t square, then minus d by dt of 4t square, then 4 is constant, then take it as outside, 4 into d by dt of t square, that is 4 into 2t, that is 8t plus d by dt of 10t is 10. Therefore here ds by dt, the rate of change of displacement, that is velocity. First we have to calculate ds by dt. Therefore velocity is equal to what? Therefore velocity is equal to 6t square minus 8t plus 10. Then next to find out when t equal to 3 seconds, what is velocity? V equal to what? Substituting t equal to 3, that is 6 into 3 square minus 8 into 3 plus 10. That is equal to 6 into 9 minus 8 3s are 24 plus 10. That is equal to 6 9s are 54 minus 24 plus 10. Then 54 minus 24 30. 30 plus 10, that is 40. Then 40 meter per second. Therefore, the velocity v equal to 40 meter per second. Next, we have to find out acceleration. That is, we have to differentiate velocity with respect to time. That is, we have to differentiate ds by dt again with respect to t. ds by dt equal to what? It is equal to 6t square minus 8t plus 10. Then again differentiate with respect to t. That is, we have to differentiate ds by dt with respect to t again. That is d square s by dt square. It is equal to, now here d by dt of 6t square minus 8t plus 10. That is equal to what? 12t minus 8. Then when t equal to 3 seconds, therefore acceleration equal to 12 into 3 minus 8, that's equal to 36 minus 8, it is equal to 28 meter per second square.